Hello and welcome to my hair. Hello and welcome to my backyard. So, I thought it would be fun to do a pool vlog here. I'm trying to figure out the angle. Let's see, will that get me where I need to go? Yes, sort of. So, today I took my son to the beach. Basically, he begged me. He said he had beach fever and he wanted to desperately go to the beach. Now, why is this significant? Because for most of his life he wouldn't go to the beach, and if I did take him to the beach he would not go in the water, or if he did he'd go in like, feet, that much, and watch me with a sort of a, I don't know, I felt like he was waiting to see me get eaten by a shark. So anyway, I took him to the beach today, and I went to my favorite beach here in Siberia, and honestly, I wanted to get in the water with him, but my back, A, is kind of tough. It's just not doing so great right now. And B, I wear glasses. These sunglasses are prescription. So it's really hard to want to give up being able to see past, like 6 feet away. And so it sort of is like I get used to the water, and if I'm really going to go in, I'll go back up and put my glasses down, because you can't really be in water with glasses. So my question to you is there such a thing as like prescription goggles? Could you buy prescription goggles so that you could continue to actually see when you're in the water? Or am I just SOL? Or should we invent them and become rich? But anyway, I don't really have any regrets, because I didn't take off the glasses, I didn't actually end up going in past my waist. I did experience some other things. First of all, I saw not one, but I found not one but two sand dollars, and here's how it went. Basically, I noticed one, and it was a good sized one. And why is this significant? Because I've only found three in my entire life, and I found two of them today. So that's the first part of it. Second part of it is that there was a lady that was collecting shells. I saw her, she was walking by me, and she had big shells, not sand dollars at all, because only I had that. But anyway, she had big ones, right? Now, the one that I found, sorry, it's getting facts. The one that I found was actually alive, and also I kind of think I saved its life, because there was this little kid that was looking for shells right near me, and this is the international hand sign for looking for shells, just so you know. And I saw it, I bent over and I picked it up, and he saw me bend over to pick something up, so he sort of lunged for it. And so I kind of pulled it away from him and looked at it, realized not only is it a sand dollar, but it's alive. Had all the tentacles underneath it. And so I let him see it, because there would be no end if I did not. But then I threw it into the surf as far as I could, so I feel like I saved its life, right? So now this lady comes up, and she's got all these huge shells, and I say, wow, that's quite a haul, because they were big shells. I don't remember seeing such big shells here in Siberia, and I remarked as much. And she said, she's from here also, and she's never seen such big shells, so there's that, right? And I remarked to her that I had found a sand dollar, and that's that. And then 5 minutes later, I look down, there's another good-sized sand dollar. Now this one I didn't know if it was dead or alive. I was pretty sure it was not alive. But I ran down the beach the 4 feet away from me that she was, and said, hey, I found another one, to show her, right? And I was going to give it to her, because I don't generally take shells from the water, unless there's a reason for it, like I like it so much, or it has some kind of meaning, or that's when I first thought of you, or just kidding. Anyway, so I gave it to her, and she turned it over, and she goes, oh, it still has one of its birds. And I said, what? And she said, you know the story of the sand dollar and the postcard, or the postcard sand dollar? And I didn't, so I said no, and I flipped her off. No, I just said no. And so she said there's something about there are 5 of these little birds in the sand dollar, and I don't know, but she pulled it out, and it looked like a little bird. And I gave it to her, and was a little bit afraid of her. I went, just kidding. Excuse me. She was telling nice stories. So anyway, I give her that, and I think, wow, I cannot believe that I have found 2 of these today. And I think it's illegal to take them off the beaches here in Siberia. But anyway, I digress. It's what I do. So now I'm watching Danny, who, as I've mentioned, hasn't been to the beach, or he's been to the beach many times, but in the water, not very many times. So he doesn't have maybe all the techniques. I start to get a little stressed out because he's going further and further out there, which, is making me nervous. And then there's no lifeguards on duty for some reason, which surprised me. And then he's standing he's getting wiped out kind of by the waves. So I call him back in. Come here, come here, come here. Listen, honey, if you can't ride it, you need to go under it. You're getting pretty whaled. So I taught him to go under the wave, and maybe you know that, and maybe you don't because you've never been to the beach before. Which I thought of my pink panthers when I was at the beach a lot, like a lot, because I stood there for like 3 hours while he was doing his thing. And I thought about how I brought the panthers here, and some of them had never seen any ocean at all. Some of them never seen the Pacific. One of them, my good friend Num Num, said, does it ever calm down?" Which was so cute because no, it doesn't. If anything, it gets bigger. And so I thought about the Panthers, and I thought about the fact that the last time I found the only other silver dollar, sand dollar, what is it? I can't think of what it's called for sure, uh, was with the Panthers, with one of the Panthers. I was with Deb on the beach. With Deb on the beach. All with them, I've got a lift, but I don't know why. So anyway, I was thinking, wow, this is such a neat day, and I was so reflective, and I was watching Danny, and I looked up and I saw some dolphins. I'm not kidding, dolphins, right offshore, just about 50 yards past my son, straight out. So I'm trying to tell him, Danny, look, look, and I'm giving him the international hand sign for dolphins. I really was. I'm pointing, and I'm going like this, like that. He's not getting it. I think at a point he thought it might have meant shark, so he sort of came to me quickly, which was funny. But anyway, so he came all the way in, and I tried to show him, and I don't think he saw him. I think at a point he said, "Oh yeah," just so he could get back to the surf. So he went back out there. Eventually, he did see them because I kept screaming every time I saw them. So now I'm standing there, and I'm just thinking, I'm so grateful. I found these things that are so hard to find. I saw dolphins, but honestly, I guess I expected to see dolphins because I just do. I always do. I've seen dolphins almost any time I've spent any amount of time on any ocean anywhere in the world. I've also been startled by them when I would be in the water uh, boogie boarding when I was a kid. Occasionally they'd come up around me. It would scare the hell out of me for a minute, and then I would understand that they were dolphins. So I don't know. I figured I was a dolphin in a past life. So it really did not surprise me that I saw them, but it was really a magical day. And my son is like on fire about the ocean, which is neat and scary. It's a little scary. Um, and it's still really, really warm here. I think it's like 85, 87. The pool is actually warm. Like, it feels warm. Like, I don't know if it's really going to refresh me, although I'll let you know because I'm gonna hang up like this is a phone call. I'm gonna quit here, and then I'm going to get in for a while and finish off my day because I don't mind taking the glasses off. There's almost never a shark in my pool. Just Rosie, who's cruising around right now behind me. Can you see her? So anyway, I hope you had a nice day. We had a nice day. That's it. That's all. Pieces.